This broadcast is presented to you by Mayo Clinic, the #1 hospital in the world.
Well, hello, good evening and welcome. Welcome to the Ghantoot Polo Championship International here from the Sheikh Zayed field in Abu Dhabi. We're just waiting for some of the players to make their way out onto the field. We have a local derby lined up for you here. It's Ghantoot, the home team, against Abu Dhabi. That's me, your commentator for the evening. Just one game here this evening, playing under the lights here at the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. Let's have a look at the lineups here. Ghantoot Polo playing with Ali Al-Mari at the #1 position. Felipe Gerente off a 3-goal handicap takes the 2 shirt. At 3, off 6 is Pablo Gerente. And at the back, the 7-goaler, Marcos Araja. Ghantoot totaling the maximum handicap here of 16 goals, and their opponents totaling 15. They will receive a half. At the front, Faris Al-Yabuni playing for his team, Abu Dhabi. At 2, the 6-goal Argentine, Jose Riglos. At 3 is Hilario Ruiz Guinazu. And at the back, Bautista Bejo. Our umpires on the field, Chris Hyde and Matthias Babieni, and in the chair next to me, with the benefit of the replay, is Peter Reed. Gerente there, Ali Al-Mari there in the blue helmet, Ghantoot in the green shirts with the white sleeves. Match day 2, game number 2. We had a match last night. For those of you who may have missed the action, it was a very good, convincing victory by Ghantoot, who ran out the winners over El Basha. More about that later on. It's a 5-chucker contest. We've got half a goal on the scoreboard here to Abu Dhabi. They're playing in the predominant white shirts with the purple sleeves. And this is a real local derby, of course, both teams stabled here. Riglos just coming into your shot there, playing at #2 for Abu Dhabi. He's got that fluorescent helmet, which will be easy to spot under the lights. Instagram at PoloLineOK, Facebook at PoloLineInt. YouTube is at PoloLine TV. Get your messages in. We'd love to hear from you and to hear who you're supporting and where you're watching the action from. Looks like we are set, ladies and gentlemen. And the ball is in play. Faris at the front there. Couldn't quite get back on ball, and he's left that one behind. It's been worked around the corner here by Gerente and then Araja. Gerente. Felipe. Good skill from Ghantoot #2. It's gone for the under the neck shot down towards Ali Al-Mari. Ali coming in there with too much angle. Right out in front of Riglos. He had his stick raised, and that's the first whistle here as we look at the replay. Good work there from Gerente. But he couldn't quite get that ball out in front of Ali Al-Mari, who came in with too much angle, and Riglos was well positioned. Bringing this one forward. Chip shot down towards the halfway line, but it's been picked off here by Gerente. Bejo, this nice looking chestnut came through. That contact there between Llorente and Riglos. Side right on the spot there. Looks like it's going to go against Ghantoot. Riglos is well established. There's Visual coming through. Riglos there. Llorente was just behind the saddle, different speed. But it was all wrong in the end. So penalty 5 spot hit here to Abu Dhabi. A good platform for them to extend their lead, having started this contest with a half-goal advantage here, fielding a 15-goal side here in this 16-goal Ghantoot Polo Championship International. Tap forward and then whack down towards Visual. They're back in defence here, in the form of Raja. He's got Llorente dropping in behind him on the loop. Llorente. Ooh, and that's a pretty good steal there by Belti Visual. He's taken on both Llorente and Raja. He couldn't quite divert that one back towards goal, but in the end, the chance has gone wide and out of play. Raja. Nice touch shot pass out towards the boards here, and it'll be Pablo Llorente who's going to be the recipient of that pass. Kaku is tucked in behind. Belti Visual comes across for a little bit of a squeeze here on Llorente. Just a little bit of angle on that first contact there with Llorente. On to a penalty 4. You can hear the umpire just explaining to Belti Visual. Just on the replay. Just coming in and a little angle on that first contact. Bouncing back in front of that, preventing the ball carrier from releasing. And as a result, it was a pass on. There were options for Llorente to release that ball towards the player, running down towards goal, and as a result, the umpires have gone, rightly so, to the penalty 4. So a chance here for Kaku Raja circling around here. Looking to launch this one from 60. It's got the height, but it looks like it's out to the right, is it? No, the goal judge likes it. The flag is raised. The score is good. A lovely hit by Kaku Raja. And it is Ghantoot who wrestle advantage here. They go half a goal up. It's a goal to a half. There's the replay. Lovely hit, wasn't it? Looked like it was leaking out to the right initially, but it's inside that post. And a good score to settle the nerves there from the penalty spot for Kaku Raja. The Abu Dhabi number 4 there. Belti Visual. He's going at 3. He's going back to try and get on the end of this. Flicked in field. Abu Dhabi still on the march here. As they work this one down towards goal. Picked up by Llorente. Little spin turn. Belti Visual will wait for him. There's the pass out to the right-hand side. And it is Kaku Raja on the far side who's going to pick the ball up. Puts the brakes on, works it back infield. Players coming flying through there. Belti Visual was there for a piece of the action. And he may well be back in here. He's working around the corner there on the near side. Desperate bit of defence, but they've got it across the line. Nicely done. Not sure who got the final touch there. Clock ticking down. So here's the play. It was Ali. And then he got a little bit of support there. Felipe Llorente. And that's the halfway point here in terms of the ponies are concerned. It's going to be a free change halfway through the first with the score 2 goals to a half in favour of the home team. Well, the local team. Both local, of course, but Ghantoot having a good start here in the first. Players allowed a minute to get themselves back into position for the restart. And the ball is bowled in. It's fallen nicely here for Bauti Bejo. Bejo now trying to take on Llorente. He's done well. Good hit work here by Bejo. He's cut that one down towards goal, just leaking out to the left-hand side, and some good defensive work there by Araja. Kaku. It's a good challenge from Faris Al-Yabuni. There was a whistle. It's interesting to see what happened behind that front pair. Let's have a look. Faris comes in there with a hook, and then there's the foul. Ali Al-Mari just a little bit impatient. And he's popped out there in front of Ruiz Guinasu. It's a penalty here in favour of Abu Dhabi. Here comes Riglos. He's got the height, looks good. Is it straight? Oh, it's just leaked out to the right-hand side. Lovely contact on the ball, but off the target on this occasion. So, possession back to Ghantoot. Still ahead here by a goal and a half. Left is the call. It's gone left. That was Araja out towards Llorente. Llorente has attracted the attentions of Bauti Bejo. Bejo comes in there and tries to steal that ball, but it's flicked back towards Kaku Araja, and a little show and go from him trying to get past Bejo. Bejo's done very well. He's put both of them under pressure, and he's turned very nicely here. It's Bauti Bejo looking to try and sweep this one under his pony's neck and create an approach shot here. Bauti Bejo in on goal. Oh, Llorente's back in defence, but Bejo with a nice bit of skill here, and he'll get the flick and he'll get the score. Wonderful skills there by Bauti Bejo. Well, he took on both Pablo Llorente and Kaku Araja, put them under pressure there, stole the ball away, and that's clinical there from the 5-goal Argentine, and it's just what Abu Dhabi needed to settle the nerves. Having started with a half goal, that score brings them within touching distance here. They're trailing by just a half. Faris hooked out of that by Llorente. Llorente is backed up by Llorente. Oh, and that's a clever little flick pass into the path of Kaku, and he's going away at pace, so there'll be no live block involved, and that's lovely stuff here. And, well, Ruiz Guinasu there, just loitering with intent. They're still going here. Challenge comes in from Bejo. Plucked out of the air, off the cane. Bejo there, pealing loudly. They will continue. Look at the ride-off there. Huge ride-off coming in. Bejo now in the right place at the right time. He'll work this one around the corner. He's been taken out of it there, but he's got some support here from Riglos. Riglos coming through here. It's Riglos up over the halfway line here for Abu Dhabi. Chops that one downfield. Didn't get the contact that he wanted. He's appealing for the foul, but he's shown far too much of that there to Llorente. But he's back in play here, Riglos. A little miscontrol from him. Bejo flies in and tries to steal that ball away from Kaku Araja. And Riglos still in possession as he comes around the corner here. Challenged by Llorente. Still going. Oh, and the meet was no good there. The head-to-head meet. He was called out of it. And Bauti Bejo with a little half swing. And Bauti Bejo has got his second goal in as many minutes. And he has put Abu Dhabi ahead here after a slow start. He's got the score. Nicely controlled. There's the little half swing. Measured it up, and right on the stroke, end of the first chaka. Timely couple of goals there from Bautista Bejo has put Abu Dhabi ahead here at the end of the first. They're ahead 2.5-2.
Welcome to the prestigious Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club, where world-class training meets unmatched passion for horses. Join our new horse training classes and learn from the best. Be a part of our legacy of excellence.
Well, welcome back to our Polo Line TV viewers. Welcome back to the Sheikh Zayed field here at the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club in Abu Dhabi, as we see images of Felipe Llorente heading out onto the field to join his Ghantoot teammates. Had a good start to that first chukker Ghantoot, but they got pegged back with 2 late goals by Belti Bijot. And it is Abu Dhabi who have a slender advantage here by a half. Enjoy the best of polo. Download the new app, Polo Line TV. Get the new app on your phone, and you can stay up to date with all the info across the world of polo. That's the Polo Line TV app. We're back in play. It's gone straight through the lot of them, and it's popped out very nicely here for Kaku Araja. Kaku with a front runner in the form of Llorente, and Llorente's put the hammer down. He's going down towards goal. Where's the pass gone? It's out to the left, and it's going to beat Llorente across the back line. What a chance that was. Just got a little bit too much on it there, Kaku. Probably just trying to drop that in front of the goal. Llorente had worked a good position. The ball just skidding potentially on the dew here. We are, of course, under the lights at night due to the holy month of Ramadan. And as a result, this tournament will be played here under the lights. Riglos found a nice one downfield. Good is the call from the referees, as you can hear. Play will continue. Flying through here is Araja. Flicked it under his pony's neck, wanted the whistle, stolen by Riglos, and Riglos with a nice cute turn here, but he's been tagged. He's got some support there. That was Rizk Nasu flying through. He got hooked out of the play, and Ali Almari with a super turn, and he's bashed it downfield. And they'll have to come and deal with him. Ali Almari with a little goal shot flick here. This looks pretty good. It's off the pony. Kick towards the goal. Backhander comes in. Desperate defence. And Riglos with a sharp turn. Riglos flying through and evading the hook there and getting away from... In fact, it was Raja, I think, that he beat. And that one's gone long and high and over the top looking for Faris. Faris is well marked here by Llorente. Llorente, a couple of glances over the shoulder. And Pablo will just put the brakes on and ease this one out to the left-hand side. Contact coming in there from Riglos. But Llorente has found a little bit of space and he's gone out to the far side of the field, switching to the near side not once but twice. Windmilling over the top of the ball there goes Llorente. Riglos will have time. Sets himself. Oh, and he showed too much of that. He's a little bit lucky there for Abu Dhabi. They've still got the ball here in the form of Rizk Nasu. He's punched that one back into the path of Jose Riglos. Riglos now with a big challenge, and that ball's been left behind. Cut out there by Kaku Araja. Ali Almari. And Ali Almari with his stick raised. It was Riglos that came in with the challenge on the near side, and the umpire's whistle will stop the clock just under the 5-minute mark here in the second. And there you have it. So much angle on that near side backhand, wasn't there? It was a lovely shot. And Ali Al-Murray was bang on it. And then we have a horse's head across the front of the line there in that challenge. And a correct call here is the penalty 5 in favour of Kakor Raja's team here, Ghantoot. Use it is the call, and he does. He's attracted the attentions of Riglos. Just a little bit casual there from Kakor, and it's been deflected by the pony out towards the boards. Riglos has got it. He's got to get on with it, and he's done very well because he was at a standing start, and he's chopped that one across the field. Got plenty on it. Well, a couple of players going over the top of the play. It's eventually picked up here by Llorente. Goes for it from range. Where's that one gone? It's wide. Goal judge is just scurrying out to his right-hand side. Clock reads 4:10, so they'll be discussing whether they give the free change now or not, the referees. And they have decided that that is, with 4:04 on the clock. There's a good opportunity for the players, after all that running, to come off and change their ponies here with a free change halfway through the second. Lots of twos on the scoreboard. It's 2.5 to 2 in the second. Ainsley Saddlery, sponsors for Polo Line TV. If you haven't checked out what Ross and his team are doing at Ainsley Saddlery, it's about time you did. They've got some good things going on, including the best saddles in the world of polo at the moment. Certainly being used by a lot of the top players. That's Ross Ainsley and the team at Ainsley Saddlery. Well, Ghantoot are scrambling, and Abu Dhabi have taken a quick one here. The minute has concluded, and they've called play on it, and that's allowed Abu Dhabi to work that ball almost down to the halfway line before Ghantoot can get a challenge in. But in fairness, Abu Dhabi have made a bit of a pig's ear of that, and they've given the ball back to Llorente. Punches it down towards Ali Al-Murray. Fares coming in with Al-Murray, the two cancelling each other out. Good little turn by Riglos. And it looks like Riglos has taken one in the chops there. Umpires blowing their whistle. It looks okay. Challenge came in from Llorente, I think. Looks like he's okay. Let's have a look at the replay here. It's a great little turn, wasn't it? There's the turn, gets away, and then the hook coming in. In fact, it was Kakor Raja who came in for a piece of the action. And the stick just riding up and catching Jose Riglos in the mouth. Penalty 5. Kakor Raja circles around and crunches that, and it's gone a long, long way. Is it out to the right-hand side? It's close, but it ain't close enough, and it's off target and across the back line. So a chance going there for Ghantoot. Super hit from a long way out. Hilario Ruiz Guinazu. Up towards Jose Riglos. Riglos down towards Beltivejo. Little flick round the corner there. Tiny little backhander from Kakor Raja. It was a clever little flick. And he's got the ball to his teammate, Llorente. Pulled off it there by Kakor Raja. Next shot is the call. And he has found a nice neck shot down into a dangerous area. But Baltiveja was there. Oh, that's a strange shot. It's worked very well for him. More luck than judgment, it has to be said, but Riglos will take it, and he's found an absolute ripper into the path of Faris. And Faris is asking this bay mare to extend her legs. He's been tracked and hunted down, and Faris couldn't get the shot. And reaching out there on the near side and mopping things up in defence here is Kakua Raja. Oh, a cry of anguish. A couple of players shouting, hey, hey, as that meat came in. Let's have a look. Was there a foul on the second man? And there you have it. Baltivejo coming in and trying to stop that attack. But there was a man following up, and that's the man that he's fouled. So the ball has been placed down here on the penalty 4 marker. And it is Kakua Raja who will circle around here, looking to put Ghantoot back into a slender advantage, trailing here by a half. It's out to the right. Someone took evasive action on the post there. That was Ali Almari who didn't fancy wearing that one. And it slid past that right-hand post. 2 minutes on the clock. Ball brought back into play here by Ruiz Guinasu. Chops a pass out towards Riglos. And he's crunched that one down over the halfway line. Faris coming in with good pace and good distance. And he's done very well, and he's swept it round the corner and in towards goal. Ali Almari comes across, and he's read that very well. Almari putting the brakes on. Faris comes in. Yabuni trying to stop Ali Almari, and Ali has got some support here, and it's been crunched long. Look at this. Wonderful shot from Gerente, and he's found a nice one all the way through the traffic. Hunting down is Riglos. Riglos trying to get back on terms. It's flicked towards goal here by Kakua Raja. Desperate defence. Can they get it? They can't. It's gone through. It's just snuck inside that left-hand post. Brilliant pass from Pablo Gerente, who absolutely tonked that ball a long, long way. And waiting, goal side of everyone, was Marcos Raja. Probably not enough time here for the ball to get back in play, and in fact, just as the umpire's about to release that underarm throw, the hooter goes. It's the end of the second chukker. A good chukker for Ghantoot. Just the one goal in that chukker. They wrestle back the lead here, and at the break, Ghantoot 3, Abu Dhabi 2.5. Well, welcome back to all of our Polo Line TV viewers dialed in on the live stream. Welcome back to match day 2 action from the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club for this 16-goal, well-attended 16-goal. 6 teams competing for the Ghantoot Polo Championships International. A good late goal for Ghantoot there at the end of that second chukker. We're in play. A clash of sticks in the throw-in. And picked up by Llorente. He's found a little bit of space here. Nudges that bay into gear. But it's been well read there by Riglos. Bautibejo. Marcos Araja had his stick raised. Little flick backhander. Now you see there's the line change. Slight line change there off the pony. That backhander just deflecting. And as a result, the penalty has gone in favour of Ghantoot. It's going to be a penalty 3. And Araja has been hitting the ball superbly well. Don't want to put the mockers on him. But he's circling around here from 40 yards, looking to extend the lead here for Ghantoot. Good strike, flag is raised, goal judge likes it, umpire likes it, and so too does Marcos Araja. It's 4-2.5. We're back in play. It's popped out the back here, and it's Kaku back in play once again. Oh, good steal from Riglos, who read that, whipped round the corner, and he's nicked it away. Coming back to try and put the squeeze on him was Llorente. A little miscontrol from Riglos. He's left the ball behind, and that's allowed Kaku Araja back in defence here to try and tidy things up for Ghantoot. Little turn from him. Been told to use it. Uses Llorente as a decoy and works the ball across the field and retains possession of this drive for himself. Pulling out of that ride-off there was Bautibejo, and rightly so. He's at the wrong speed, and that's a nice backhander there from Riglos. Didn't quite find the target. It was close, but it was well read here by Llorente. And Llorente tried to flick that one back, but he's almost been too cute with it. Possession changing hands here. Centre field. Bautibejo has it back. Open backhander from him. And reaching out and working this one back towards goal is Riglos. Has he got it? He has. Nicely done. The number 2 there, the 6-goal Argentine, Jose Riglos, who's, well, he's clinical, isn't he? This is what he does best. Running at pace. And he doesn't miss many of those. Good goal for Abu Dhabi, and it keeps them within touching distance here. They're trailing by just a half. Throwing goes straight out the back. Ruiz Guinazu punches that one long. He's looking for Riglos again. Back in defence, here goes Araja. Bautibejo. Good work from him. It's popped out very nicely there for Pablo Llorente. Kaku's there putting the brakes on. Ali Almeri comes in. Gets the ball away from Ruiz Guinazu. Oh, and he's done really well there, and he's gone beyond Bautibejo, and he's got some support here in the form of Llorente. Felipe Llorente skies that one and gets a second go at it, and he's working it around the corner. He's appealing for the foul. It looks like he just nudged that straight towards Riglos, and play will continue, and rightly so. Riglos with a monstrous ride-off and gets man and ball. Good work in defence this time from the 6-goal Argentine for Abu Dhabi. He's down into the corner of the field, and he may well have had somebody pop out in front of him. Let's have a look. The whistle's gone after some super defensive work there by Jose Riglos. It's going to be a 5-beat. Marcos Araja was the man penalised. Comes the number 4 for Abu Dhabi, Hilario Ruiz Guinazu. Waiting for him is Felipe Llorente. He's got plenty on that. He's been picked off in defence and worked around the corner very sweetly here by Kaku Araja. Araja sets himself, finds a lovely cut shot. It's a super pass. Back to Llorente. He's gone near side. Ali Al-Mari comes in. Ali sweeping it round the corner and in towards goal. Ali Al-Mari looking to score here. He's caned that one in towards goal, but it's on a very good line. Desperate defence, a lunge on the line, but they couldn't stop it from crossing. And Ali Al-Mari with a super score here. Well, it was a bit casual from Riglos. Was he playing the miss? Looked like he could have potentially got a bit closer to Ali Al-Mari on that first part of that play. It's going to be an opportunity for the players to change their ponies here. It's the halfway point here in the third. Fascinating contest, this local derby. And Ghantoot, after a wonderful goal from Ali Al-Mari, back into an advantage here. It's 4 to 3.5. Apologies, 5 to 3.5. How important could that half goal start prove to be? Abu Dhabi fielding a 15-goal side here. And of course, 2 unanswered goals puts them back in the lead. So certainly plenty of time left in this match. This time it's going to be Abu Dhabi who are caught a little bit short on the 1-minute count. Scrambling to get back here is Bauti Vejo and Faris Al-Yabouni. And they're late to the party. And that's just what they needed, their teammate to pick up possession of the ball. So no damage done there in terms of the 2 late arrivals. Faris there with his stick raised. Picked up here by Ruiz Guinazu. Hilario leaves it there for Riglos. Coming in for a challenge was Felipe Llorente. The umpires didn't like it. And you can see why. He's just parked on top of the ball. It was one Llorente running on the ball, the other one stopping in front of the ball carrier. And as a result, be a close range penalty here for Jose Riglos. Penalty 2, 30-yard hit. Coming in at trot, but it hasn't affected him. Nice strike on the ball. And another one on the scoreboard here for Abu Dhabi. Once again, they've scored at the right time. They've kept themselves within touching distance once again. Hilario, backhander there from Ruiz Guinazu. Didn't quite get the contact he was looking for. It's been picked off here by Pablo, who's going to find a nice little measured pass out towards Kaku. Kaku Araja works it up over the halfway line. Oh, and a miscontrol there by Kaku, but he's got around the corner sharply before Riglos can come in and establish himself. Riglos over the top of the play, picked up now by Pablo Llorente. Pablo working this one, hooked out of it by Bauti Vejo. Kaku has it, dangerous position this for Abu Dhabi. Araja, well, Riglos did well. He read that superbly well, and he's got some support. They're trying to chop the ball out of the danger zone, but Faris is there for a piece of the action. So too was Felipe Gerende. Riglos working his socks off to try and get this ball away from the danger zone. They're still muscling it down towards goal. And Bauti Bejo with a wild swipe there in front of goal. And eventually there's a whistle on the play. Riglos with his stick raised. Marcos Araja was also there. And there you see it. So it's a penalty 5. And it's gone in favour of the defending team. They absorbed an awful lot of pressure there. Riglos was working his socks off to prevent that goal from being scored, and it was he who was fouled in the end. Clock reads 1:35, but that includes the 30 seconds, of course. Kaku back on the pitch and ready for action. Play is called, and it will be Abu Dhabi's number 4, Hilario Ruiz Guinasu. A tap and then a cut shot. Riglos came in with plenty of angle and he couldn't quite get that ball under control. So not the best restart there by Abu Dhabi, and Kaku is in here. Kaku's going to go away from his man, Kaku Araja. And there's a whistle on the play. For those of you who missed yesterday's action, we had the opening encounter between Habtoor and Al Basha. And it was Habtoor with a brilliant start in that match, going 7-0. And eventually they defeated Al Basha 9-3. Looking at the replay there, Kaku coming through, stealing the ball on the near side. Good work from him. Ball's going to be placed down on the penalty 2 marker. Drop ball. Close to where it is now. We've got Riglos changing his pony. The drop ball can be at the umpire's discretion. The appropriate location. That is going to work nicely here for Kaku Araja as he circles around here. He's looking to put number 6 up on the scoreboard here for Ghantoot. And that's nicely done by Kaku Araja. Ghantoot opening up that 1.5 goal advantage once again as the clock ticks down for the final 30 seconds of action here before the first hooter. We're back in play. Gerente picked up on the meat there by Bauti Bejo. Pablo Gerente is back in play here. He's going to get there ahead of Faris Al Yabouni, but that's well read by Bauti Bejo. as Kako Raja was waiting for that tail backhander to come through to him, and Balti Beja was, he's mishit that one, but it's on a good angle down towards goal. Raja is back in defence and finds a nice little cut shot. 32nd Hooter goes as Kako Raja puts the hammer down on the far side of the field. He's being tracked there by, Balti Bejo and Faris Al Yabuni, and play will continue here as Raja's done really well. Still going. Riglos. Nicely done there by Riglos. It's been picked off here and the attack will continue. Goal shot coming in from Pablo Gerende. And that will be the end of the third chukka, and indeed the first half of this match, ladies and gentlemen. A super contest here, the local derby between Ghantoot and Abu Dhabi. And it is the green shirts of Ghantoot who have the advantage at half-time. It is 6 to 4.5.
When we talked last year, they had the idea to drop it to 16 to get a few more teams. I'm not sure if it's the right way to go or not, but normally at the end of the season it's a bit more difficult to get teams. So I think it's working out okay. We have 6 teams and it should be a competitive tournament. I think that it was quite good. One team won the Silver Cup, another team won the Gold Cup. There were very good teams. Bangash made a fantastic tournament. Everybody was, UAE is always there. Jangiri this year didn't have it wasn't as good as last year, but they still went to semifinals and they did very good. They also did very good in the medium level, that they went to the final. Ghantoot played only the Gold Cup, so it's always a bit more difficult when you arrive just to the Gold Cup. And Wolf deserved to win, and it was the best team of the tournament, so very solid team. It didn't surprise me because we've been working for that, so there is a lot of new faces and new teams, and they are getting organized to play in that level. We have it's a level that is one step before the high goal, but for starting players that want to play competitive, it's the first step, and then maybe they stay in 12 goal all their life, or they can jump to the high goal. But it's a very good level to be competitive at. Next season we have a draft program already. We're working with the World Championship to see if it's going to happen or not. We have a few issues with that, with teams and with the organization. But I think it will probably happen. And the main season, we will have a change. We will play the Silver Cup first, the Ghantoot International in the middle, and the Gold Cup afterwards. So that we go back to the original when we used to finish around the 20th of March or somewhere around that. So the Gold Cup will be after Ramadan. There is Emar is building another club with 2 more fields. Sheikh Meita is doing her fields. So eventually is growing. We can see it's growing, and the Polo, you can see there is new faces and very competitive.
We come back from the halftime break with the innovative play of the match. Mayo Clinic breakthrough moment.
Who's got possession? Solari working hard in the throw, and he's gone past Tommy Willens here, and he's found a beautiful neck shot, and I don't think Willens is going to get back here on level terms. The approach shot looks right on the money. This could be 7. Indeed. Oh, he shanked it out to the left. Desperate defence there from Willens, who chops a beautiful near-side backhander, and he's got the ball away from the danger zone. Unbelievable. Just when he thought he was in on goal there, Solari, he'd done all the hard work, and he's left that one short.
Well, welcome back, Polo Liners. Welcome back to this beautiful shot of that mosque. Of course, we are currently during the holy month of Ramadan here in Abu Dhabi. Hence the reason we're playing under the lights here at the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. Let's look at the match stats here. Field goals, 4-3 in favour of Ghantoot. Throw-ins, well, that's been dominated by Abu Dhabi, 6-3 in their favour. Fouls, 6 by the Greens, 4 by the purple team. Penalties, 2 out of 3 and 1 out of 2, respectively. There's been no corners and no yellow cards in the game. Chukka by chukka, Abu Dhabi starting with that half-goal handicap advantage, of course, fielding a 15-goal side. They were ahead by a half at the end of the first. It was 2.5-2. But Ghantoot had flipped that around by the end of the second. They were ahead by 3, 2.5. And at half-time, the difference is 1.5 goals in favour of Ghantoot. Those are just making their way out to the starting point of this second half, this penultimate chukka, 4th of 5, of course. There will be no overtime with that half goal, and we're back in play. Who's up? Who's got it? Araja. He's done well. He's got away from Riglos. Backhander was chopped in field. Melty Beja was there. Faris Al-Yabuni was there. So too was Riglos. Goal shot coming in from Ali Al-Mari. Oh, hello. Very nice. Ali with his second goal. Well, it all seemed to go in slow motion in the end, didn't it? There's Faris coming through. Ali Al-Mari, look. Oh, nicely done. Set himself, spun the corner, looked up and got the job done. So Ghantoot with an important goal here early doors in the 4th. And they're stretching away here from Abu Dhabi, who need to score next, you feel. Melty Beja working hard to try and get possession back here for his team. He's hassling the Ghantoot players, but he couldn't on this occasion steal it away from the combination of Araja and Llorente. Have been pretty strong, haven't they? Play well together. And Riglos came in to try and put the squeeze on Pablo Llorente, but he's got it wrong. He's got too close to the line of the ball. The umpires don't like it. Here's the replay. Tapped across the field there by Llorente, and there you see it. Back end of the pony just preventing Pablo Llorente from releasing that ball or running it for himself. And the umpires decided to go to a 40-yard hit. So Kaku circling around here. This penalty 43. Need to put number 8 up on the scoreboard. He's got the height, and it sounded very nice. The goal judge likes it. It rattles into the top of the scoreboard. And another one here, and a blistering start to this fourth chukker by Ghantoot. The goals from Ali Al-Mari and now Kaku Araja. And there is a bit of daylight between the teams. It's 8 to 4.5. Umpire just waiting for a couple of players who just got a little bit excited in the throw-in and were across the line, but it's Llorente who's coming out with the ball here, and Llorente has got no one between him and the goals. Can he set himself and find the approach shot? It's Pablo Llorente with a little flick under his pony's neck, and he's got it. Well, what a chukker this is proving to be now for Ghantoot. They are turning on the charm. 3 quick goals, and we've still got 5 minutes and 15 seconds on the clock here. And Abu Dhabi needs to stop the rot, and they need to stop the rot quickly. They need a goal of their own. Well, they are going to be up against it. They've already got a bit of a mountain to climb. We're back to the centre. Faris Al-Yabouni trying to do something about that scoreline. Riglos. Bejo. Balti picks it up from the back of the pack. Been told to get on with it. He's tried to find a pass into the path of Jose Riglos, but he's been taken out of the play. Backhander coming in there from Llorente to Llorente. And good work by Pablo to retain possession here. He was under intense pressure from Balti Bejo. He's done well, little show and go, and he's gone past his man. Still in possession of the ball here is Llorente. Going down the boards, hooked out of it by Bejo, who's come back and done pretty well, but not well enough because Kaku Araja is there. They've worked very well in tandem, haven't they? That pass from Kaku has gone up towards Felipe. He's been taken out of it by Ruiz Guinazu. Flicks a little backhander towards Riglos. He'll have time to go and retrieve this. Jose Riglos coming through on this himself. Balti Bejo is there. Ooh. That's all a bit clumsy. Ali Al-Mari comes together with Balti Bejo. Bejo seems to have been clonked on the foot. Seems to be okay. Let's have a look at the replay here. So the players just nipping off to change their ponies. We've got 3:40 on the clock. It's a tricky one, this, because there's a possibility that the player drift off the line. Was there a bit of reckless stick work? So the umpires have made their call. Ball has been placed down on the halfway marker. It's going to be a penalty 5B here. Ali Al-Mari has been penalised for reckless stick work. Hilario Ruiz Guinazu from the halfway line. Takes a tap. And goes up towards Riglos, who's momentarily lost sight of the ball, but he's okay. Tucked in behind him is Valdivieso. Riglos is on the power play here. Switches to the near side, and he's over the top of the plate, having received a bit of pressure from Pablo Llorente. Picked up now by Kako Raja. Raja now a little show and go there on Valdivieso. And nicely done by Kaku. Ruiz Guinazu has the inside of the field, looks over his shoulder not once but twice and comes up with a tail backhander. He's found a good angle there into the path of Valdivieso. So good use there of the third man. He's got a really good view of that, and rightly so. They're going to march down to a penalty for there. We had a green player just popping out in front of the Abu Dhabi attackers. And it's going to be an opportunity here from 60 yards for Abu Dhabi to try and stop the rot and get the scoreboard ticking in their favour once again. Jose Riglos is the man, circling around. He's got the height. He's pulled it left. So possession back with Ghantoot. Llorente will switch over and keep this one on the offside. Goes for the lofted drive. He's up over the halfway line. Looking for Felipe Llorente, but Ruiz Guinazu is back in defence here for Abu Dhabi, the number 4. Nice little spin turn from him. He'll set up the play. He's been called off it here by Valdivieso. Bejo now on the bay pony. Retrieves that one and sets himself to just flick that up over the halfway line. He's going to come through onto that himself and finds the next shot out to the left-hand side. Good work there from Bejo, but that pass, well, is asking an awful lot of Faris Al-Yabouni. And in the end, it's easy pickings here for Ghantoot as they regain possession of the ball here in the form of Kako Raja. Nice skills. Gets away from Faris, as you would expect, and he's just chopped that one on the near side. Didn't quite get the shot of his dreams there. And Faris has come in and done quite well there. Valdivieso was well established. Valdivieso has been crunched there by Felipe Llorente. As you see there, Bejo set on the offside. Llorente came through the back and crunched into the Abu Dhabi number 3. Umpires just discussing where they think that penalty should be taken from. It's going to be penalty 5 from the spot. Play was coming across the field. Bejo just having a chat there. Penalty 5. Bit of deliberation here. Despite the complaints from Abu Dhabi, it ain't going to change. Here comes Hilario Ruiz Guinazu. Didn't get all of that. Back in defence here is Araja. Open backhander from him will be picked up here by Bauti Bejo. Nice little turn here from Bauti. Waiting for him is Llorente. Bejo looking for a way through. Threads that little pass into the path of Riglos. Riglos coming in. He's going to try and work this one around the corner. In towards goal. Desperate defence there on the near side. Who's got it? And Riglos flicks it back towards goal. Play will continue. It's reversed from Ruiz Guinazu. Riglos coming through and chopped away from the danger zone. And look at this. Kaku Araja has found a pass to Ali Almari, and it's Ghantoot on the counter-attack. Almari up to the halfway line. Finds a nice one. He looks over his shoulder and he sees he's got all the time in the world. Can he find the approach shot? Ali Almari looking for his third goal of the game. Ali Almari on fire. Well, he had a lot of work to do, ladies and gentlemen. The pass was great, and there wasn't that many defenders back for Abu Dhabi, but he still had a lot of work to do. Pony just popping on him as he went to check it up, but super skills from the number one for Ghantoot. And right on the stroke at the end of the fourth chukka, a real body blow for Abu Dhabi, because in scoring that goal, Ali Almari has brought up double figures here. And at the end of the fourth, Ghantoot running away with it. It's 10-4.5. Bauti Bejo. There's the next shot. That was a thing of beauty, wasn't it? Does love that play. Nudges it past his opponent. Gets himself set early. Gets out the saddle and comes up with a beautiful neck shot. Good work by Solari, who had a very good game, I thought. Habtor. What a goal this is. Working it downfield. There's a support coming in. Solari once again. And this is the one there where Solari jumped all over that mistake. It was Tommy Willens trying to put the brakes on, didn't get much response. And Solari jumped all over that. Straight in on goal. And here's the cut shot. Around the corner. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the final chukka here. They're the social medias. Bien Bauti. Polo Line OK is Instagram. Facebook is at Polo Line Int. And YouTube at Polo Line TV. We're back underway. There's a dog on the field. Get off the field, you. The dog is safe. He's across the boards and play will continue as Hilario Ruiz Guinazu chops a tail backhander out towards his teammate. And that teammate was Bauti Bejo, but he was challenged by Ali Almari, the man of the moment. The umpires didn't like the challenge. For those of you who missed yesterday's action, Habtor with a convincing victory over Al Basha in the first of the matches here for the Ghantoot Polo Championship International, should I say. Bit of a mouthful, that. And Habtor with a blistering start. 7-0 they went ahead and ended up beating Al Basha 9-3. Penalty 5 from the spot. Left is the call, and it's gone left. But it's gone left straight into the lap of Ruiz Guineazú, but he couldn't quite get bat on ball and get that under control. Bauti Bejo is working hard. Out green is the call. Bejo punching that one and trying to get this lovely chestnut through her paces. Still working it forward here is the 5-goal Argentine Bauti Bejo. Riglos has it. He's on the halfway line. Tucked in behind him is Bejo. Nicely worked here between the two Argentines. Bauti, can he find the pass? He's gone for it. He's gone for goal. Oh, it's taken a deflection. It was Ali Almari with his stick thrown up in the air, and the ball's fallen down here inside the 30-yard line. It is picked up here by Kako Raja. Marcos. Still working it forward. Riglos waits for him. Oh, that was well read, wasn't it? Beautifully read there by Bauti Bejo. Unfortunately for him, his backhander was, well, it didn't go anywhere other than straight back to the opposition. He's back in possession here. He's under pressure here from Kako Raja. Switches to the near side under contact. Bejo still working hard. This chestnut really works for him, doesn't she? But on this occasion, he's over the top, and it's this time it's Kako Raja's backhander that doesn't go anywhere. Appealing for the foul there was Llorente, but rightly so. Play will continue here, and it's Riglos. Riglos switching to the near side. He's pulled out of the play. He left it with Bejo, who tried to play a late cut shot and thread that one through the traffic, but it's cannoned off the pony and gone wide. Play is called. 5 minutes on the clock here, 5:19. That includes the 30 seconds, don't forget. That one's gone out towards Llorente, and he's picked up a half volley, a beautiful half volley, and he's found himself in a little bit of space here. Flying back is Bauti Bejo, flicked around the corner by Llorente. He's got Llorente tucked in behind. There's the goal shot from Felipe, and Felipe's across the face of goal and wide. Another lovely attack from Ghantoot. They've really bossed it, certainly in the second half. They had a blistering start to the fourth chukka where they really blew Abu Dhabi away with 3 quick goals. And they've kept that momentum going through the second half. Complete mishit there from the back line. That was Hilario Ruiz Guineazú. And he's done well to retrieve the situation and find a pass out towards Bauti Bejo. Abu Dhabi will certainly not give up. They're working their socks off to try and get downfield and get another goal or two. Good skills by Kako Raja, both sides of the horse. Playing a little bit of cat and mouse there with Bauti Bejo. Kaku's still got it here, windmilling his way across the halfway line. Bejo. Llorente. Nice little spin turn there by Pablo Llorente. He wants the whistle. But it looks okay from here. Play will continue. It's taken a deflection, and it's fallen very nicely for Bauti Bejo. And it's about time that Abu Dhabi had a little bit of luck in this game, but Bejo has left the bouncing ball behind. Spinning the corner is Pablo Llorente. He'll just set himself and crunch it downfield. Gets a second go at it. In fact, he's going to get a third go at it, is he? 3:29 on the clock. The umpires have decided that that is a neutral passage of play and a chance for them to blow the whistle and give the ponies a break. It's a free change here in this 5th and final chukka. Block it. Innovation in equine protection. www.blockitpolo.com. Part of the sponsorship for Polo Line TV. We have Block It on board. We look at slightly dejected Abu Dhabi team making their way out onto the field. The umpires completed their 1 minute count. They are going to roll the ball in from the centre of the field for the conclusion of this match. We're back in play. Who's got it? Ali Almari working hard at the front of the pack. He's had a good game, Ali. 3 goals to his name. He'll be very pleased with that. As Riglos works it around the corner on the near side, sets himself and then fizzes that one long. He's looking for Ruiz Guinasu. Faris Al-Yabuni comes through. Loud appeal there from Bauti Bejo. The whistle has gone. Bejo appealing for the high hook. It's going to be a penalty too in favour of Abu Dhabi. They haven't played badly. They haven't had much luck, certainly in this second half. Everything's gone pretty much against them. The bounce of the ball. And some very good play from Ghantoot, who came out of the traps early doors in the fourth and really turned the screw. Riglos with an open goal penalty shot here. Sets himself, and he's got it. Flag is raised. Abu Dhabi back on the scoreboard, and they bring up 5.5. Ticking down towards just 2 minutes remaining. We're back in play. Riglos again. Still working his socks off. Got some support here from Bejo and indeed Ruiz Guinasu. And that one's been threaded through by Hilario. It's come up a bit short. It was intended to go into the path of Bauti Bejo. Pablo Llorente, who's had a fine game, has dropped on top of that. Didn't quite find the drive he was looking for. Open backhander there from Hilario. Ruiz Guinasu finds Jose Riglos. Riglos goes downfield out towards Faris Al-Yabuni. Faris coming in on the near side. Riglos still there, punches it down towards Bauti Bejo. Bejo is in on goal. Bauti Bejo trying to get there and flick that one under his pony's neck, and he's got the job done. Another goal coming up here for Abu Dhabi. But it's too little too late. A little late flourish from them. It was a lovely goal. Here's the under the neck shot from the 5-goal Argentine, Bauti Bejo. We're back to the centre, a clash of sticks, and possession is up for grabs. Abu Dhabi coming forward with the ball again. Bejo, gone for it from range. Where's that one gone? Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Nicely done from Bauti. Couple of late goals from him, certainly making the score a bit more respectable. Well, turning on the charm here, but it's very late in the day, isn't it? 30 seconds remaining here, and it's 10-7.5. Faris escaping the pack. Done very well, and look at this. Riglos is flying in on this, and he's going away, and Riglos will get away from Llorente. Riglos with the under the neck shot. He couldn't get back on ball, and he's left that one short, and Pablo Llorente reverses it there on the near side of his pony. Bauti Bejo coming in. Bauti looking for his 3rd goal in about a minute, and he's got it. Just before the hooter goes, Bauti Bejo comes up with another one, and Abu Dhabi with a late flourish of goals. And they've cut the gap, certainly made the scoreline very respectable indeed. But Ghantoot, in fairness, had the game won, potentially had lifted their foot off the gas. Final score here, Ghantoot 10, Abu Dhabi 8.5. The Chaka by Chaka, 2.5-2 in favour of Abu Dhabi at the end of the first. They didn't score in the second, and Ghantoot did, so that reversed that score. It was 3-2.5 in favour of Ghantoot. At half-time, Ghantoot had extended the lead 6-4.5. It was 10-4.5. That was the damage, wasn't it? In the fourth Chaka, they got absolutely blitzed with 3 early goals from Ghantoot. Raja Ali Almari both on the mark there early in the fourth. That's where the damage was done. Despite those 4 goals in the fifth chukka, Abu Dhabi could not get back on level terms. And final score 10, 8.5.
Thank you. Very good. Thank you.
And there you have a very happy Ghantoot team marching off in uniform and unison as they discuss some of those lovely plays and nice goals. Ali Al-Mari scoring 3 of them. Fine game he had, the number 1. And all smiles down there for Ali Al-Mari, who could well be in contention for MVP, I would have thought. 3 goals, one of them an absolute ripper. Very happy camp down there. An important victory for Ghantoot over their local rivals. Let's have a look at the best goals of the match. Here's Ali. This was the pick of his 3 goals. He had a lot of work to do. He picked the ball up pretty much on the halfway line. Got that one across the line, bouncing ball, but he got the job done. That's Pablo Llorente with a little wristy flick under his pony's neck. Here's the second of Ali Al-Mari's 3 goals. Worked it around the corner, despite that desperate lunge for the next shot from Hilario Ruiz. Gonna steal the ball, crossing the line. Belti Bejo's open backhander was picked off here by his teammate Jose Riglos. Riglos showing his skill on the run. This was a lovely pass from Pablo Llorente, picked up by Kaku Araja, and Kaku just about getting that one across the line. Belti Bejo, who came up with 3 late goals for Abu Dhabi. That's one of the early goals of his. Let's have a look at the match stats. Field goals, 7-6 in favour of the green shirts of Ghantoot. Throw-ins, that was dominated by Abu Dhabi, 11-6 in their favour. Foul count, 9 by Ghantoot, 6 by Abu Dhabi. The penalties were 3 out of 4 for Marcos Araja and 2 out of 4 for Abu Dhabi. And there were no corners and no yellow cards in the game. And there we see a very jubilant Ghantoot team. Good performance there from all 4 of them. Ali Al-Mari, Felipe Llorente, Pablo Llorente, and Marcos Kaku Araja. So that's all we've got time for, ladies and gentlemen. Join us for action from the Ghantoot Polo Championships International tomorrow evening, as it is scheduled thus far. Do check the times, because there is a rumour that the game between Bangladesh and UAE may change from 7:30. Keep your eyes on that. But as it stands, it is Bangladesh UAE at 7:30 local time tomorrow. Join us for that.